Good evening, people. I am Craig, and welcome back to Cruising on Crypto. So tonight I'm going to talk about bridging. Some rebase projects, DAOs, whatever, have two chains. We're going to use the example tonight of Templar, where they have a Binance Smart Chain, which is where they originated, and now they have a Moon River chain. And sometimes you can find that you get much better, not only a price for the coin on the Moon River side in this case, but also higher APY and all that. So there is definitely a benefit to using the bridge process within Templar in this case, and this could be another DAO if you have one that's got two chains, like Phantom has that, and a couple others have multiple chains. And the price isn't always the same, and the APY or the return you get is not always the same. So you kind of have to figure out, hey, if you're already on one chain, but you realize the other chain is actually a much better option, how easy is it to bridge across? So let's use the Templar DAO example. And I know what some of you are thinking. Lately, it has not been a good time to be in rebases. Believe me, I know that. But think of it this way. Let's go to the overall market. And look, this is the overall market. Most of the commonly followed cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, whatnot. You can see, this is the last, couple of days, even if I zoom back further. You can see there's generally, it's either going at best sideways, if not slightly down. And when you have that in the overall market, it tends to be a risk-off market. People are getting nervous. Is the bull market over? Are we done? Are we heading down 70, 80, 90%? And the one thing that happens, the currencies, the cryptocurrencies that get hit the most are the ones that are the most aggressive. Remember, I've talked in previous episodes about high risk, high return. Well, the rebase DAOs are definitely high return. And of course, the flip side of that coin is they're perceived as very high risk. Therefore, if you are worried about a market collapsing, the first coins you're going to get rid of as soon as possible will be the rebase ones, and so they've taken a bit of a hit. But as I've shown you, I'll link to it up above. There was an episode I did maybe 2 ago showing that take the absolute worst case scenario of where you think the coin can go and lower the APY substantially. I think I lowered it to 1/10 of what it is now. And you still make money as long as you stay in staking for at least 6 months, even better a year. But let's say you don't believe that we're going to be in a bull market for a year. You might say, well, I'm thinking it's going to be is 6 months, then go out 6 months. And do that with Templar, it's the blessings page. Go in there, lower the APY, lower the end result of the price of the coin, and you'll see you can make money. Now, that's not really the point of this thing, though. I wanted to show you the difference between the price and the APY on both the Binance Smart Chain. You can see up here, up in the top right corner here, you'll see either Binance Smart Chain or you can highlight Moon River. So if you look at the Binance Smart Chain, notice two things. Here's the price of the TEM coin right now, $344. Here's the APY it's paying right now, 21 million%. So keep those numbers in mind. Let's go up here and change it over to Moon River. When you change it over to Moon River, you see that this is going to update. The price is higher on Moon River. Instead of $344, it's $376. And look at the APY. Instead of 21 million, I believe it is 69 million. So you're thinking, yes, if you're on the Binance Smart Chain side, like I was, you're better to bridge over. And how does the bridge work? Well, you have to start in the chain you want to leave. So you're going to go back to Binance Smart Chain. Then you're going to hit this bridge button, and it's going to show you this. So you're going from Binance Smart Chain to Moon River. So you need to have TEM coin available. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to buy TEM coin. Now, some of you might think, Craig, you've mentioned before, it's sometimes better to buy the bond and get into Templar that way. Not right now. Look at the rate of returns. 8 is the best you're going to get for getting a TEM BUSD liquidity pool, and the rest are 4s. And I'm really glad Templar is doing this. I've been saying to the developers, you're giving too much discount in your bonds. It's making it easy for someone like me who's math-oriented to say it's better to buy a bond, and then as you get your bond given to you, claimable, you stake it as well. And you're making this return plus half of the staked return, which is 18%. So in the past, when the bond was like a 12% discount, 13% discount, sometimes as much as 15, 16% discount, you're like, yeah, get the 16% discount for buying the bond. And then as you claim it every 8 hours, you're also getting this rate of return. Since if you work it out over the whole 5 days, about half of that return comes to you as well. So you're better to buy the bonds. Not anymore, because as you can see, bonds, unless you do the liquidity pool, let's say 5% on average, 5% plus half of the staking, 18% is 9, 5 and 9 is 14%, and you're getting 18% to stake. So thank you, Templar, for listening to me. Bonds should never be so high that it's an obvious no-brainer to buy the bonds, because when people buy bonds, it's actually inflating away some of the value of the coins that are already out there because they're minting new coins. So assuming you're in this situation where bonds are not really a good option, your only way then is to just stake directly in. So you're going to want to buy TEM coin, and if you're on the Binance Smart Chain side, you're going to need to go to PancakeSwap. I'm going to just do one TEM coin. It's going to cost me presently $355. Then I wait for that to finish. And when I do, you're going to see back here it'll end up in my wallet, but you'll notice it here in your balance of TEM. See, that was very quick. I now have one TEM. Now you might be thinking, is that all you have, Craig? No, no, no. I've already moved all my TEM from Binance Smart Chain to Moon River. This would be another reason you do it this way as well, is sometimes for some people, and I found this, it's more challenging to buy TEM on the Moon River side because there's not as much liquidity over there. That's why the APY is higher. So when you try and buy any decent amount of dollar value of TEM over there, there's a lot of slippage. The price of the TEM coin goes up quickly as soon as you try and plunk in, let's say, $5,000. You'll notice in the bottom down here, you'll see the slippage, the price impact. This one over on the Binance Smart Chain is 0.09%. If you were on the Moon River side and you did the same amount, it would be a little bit higher because there's less liquidity over there. So you might find, especially if you have a decent amount of money, to buy on the Binance Smart Chain and then bridge over. Now there is a fee involved, but like I just showed you, the value of the coin on the TEM side is way higher. So that 1% is really, the 1% fee is less than the increase in price of the TEM coin on the other side. So now that I've got my one coin here, I'm going to not stake it, I want to bridge it. So we're going to go to bridge. Now I have one coin here, I say max. So I'm taking my one coin from Binance Smart Chain and I'm bringing it over to Moon River. So you notice this, it says 10 to 30 minutes. The very first time I tried this, when there was almost no liquidity on the Moon River side, it said 10 to 30 minutes, and I'll be honest, it took almost an hour. And I was starting to freak out because I was thinking my money disappeared out of my wallet and it didn't come back into the Moon River side for a long time. And I'm like, that's way more than 30 minutes. That problem has been solved. It's now very quick. So I'm going to go bridge. Now, again, you have to have your Binance Smart Chain wallet connected because you're going to be paying from the Binance Smart Chain to bridge over. Notice this too, you will receive 0.005, let me just make that a little bigger. You will receive 0.005 Moon River coins as part of this. So you're paying a 1% bridge fee. So like I showed you, it was $3.44 or something per coin. So you're gonna lose $3.44 from the value, but you're gaining some Moon River coin, plus when you bring it over to the Moon River side, it was substantially more than $3 more. So don't worry about the 1% if you are moving it to a chain with a much higher price. Plus, factor in, you're going to get a much higher APY over there as well. So it's a win-win, no-brainer. So I'm just going to say the time right now is 4:39, and let's just see how long it takes. So you're going to know it comes to the Moon River side when you go over to the Moon River side of the Templar. And you'll notice right away when you're on the Moon River side, because you can bridge back from Moon River to Binance Smart Chain, you'll know when your money or your coin has come over because your balance will change from 0 to, in this case, 1, I believe. Although I don't know where the 1% comes out of. I don't know if that's a gas fee, 1%, or it comes out of your coin. I think it comes out of your coin. So I'll have 0.99 TEM coins over here. And we'll just wait and we'll see. I'll tell you how many minutes it ended up taking. Last few times I've done it, it was less than 5 minutes, even though it says 10 to 30. And we'll wait for this balance at the top to go to 1, and that'll tell me when the TEM coin has come across. A couple of things I've noticed on the screen. I've never gone from Moon River to Binance Smart Chain. The very first time, instead of it saying bridge, it'll say approve. You have to pay a small gas fee, and keep in mind on the Moon River side, the gas fee is like a penny or 2 pennies. It's very, very low compared to the Binance Smart Chain. But the first time you'll see approve, and once you approve it once, you'll never have to approve it again. And every other time you bridge after that, it'll just be a button that says bridge. Another thing I've noticed, I've never noticed this until just now, the screen does not say you get 0.0 whatever 5 BNB, Binance gas fee. So when you're going from the Binance Smart Chain to Moon River, they actually give you a little bit of gas fee so that when you get to the Moon River side, you are sure to be able to make transactions. In fact, I've seen it, the amount they give you is more than 1 transaction's worth. I think it's probably at least 3 transactions worth. When you go the other way from Moon River to Binance Smart Chain, no free gas. Sorry. I guess they just assume most people have started on the Binance Smart Chain because that's where they were. So they must have Binance BNB in their wallet for gas. But that's just something while I was waiting, I noticed that. I'm like, oh, no free gas. So there you go. Again, I've never done Moonriver to Binance Smart Chain because it's always been smarter to go from BSC to Moonriver. 3 reasons. Gas fees on Moonriver, so cheap. You could actually just constantly be claiming your rewards and not care about the 3 cents or 2 cents or 4 cents at the most gas fees. While when you're on Binance Smart Chain, it could be 50 cents, 60 cents gas fees every single time you do something. Again, if you're from the Ethereum network, you're laughing. 50 cents is nothing. But when you're coming from Moonriver paying 2 cents and you have to pay 50 or 60 cents every single time, you notice it. You notice it a little bit more. Unless you're super loaded and you got hundreds of thousands of dollars transacting, and probably you don't even notice 50 cents either. But it's just something to keep in mind. So we're still waiting for this balance. Maybe I'll hit refresh the screen. Let's make sure it hasn't refreshed already. Oh, there it is. So it had refreshed. So I guess it didn't automatically refresh. And it's 4:44, so it's taken exactly 5 minutes. Even though this thing says 10 to 30 minutes right here, it was actually 5 minutes, probably less because I had to hit refresh screen to see the difference. And like I thought, you're getting 0.99 because you lost the 1% in fee, but you don't see it. But I've also been added that 0.005 Moonriver into my wallet. So then once you've got your thing over here, then you can come to staking and you can max stake my 0.99 and stake it, confirm it on the Moonriver side. Oh, I should have looked at what the Moonriver dollar value was for that, but it's very, very small. In fact, let me do that right now. The Moonriver fee was 0.0005476, and they were giving you 0.005 Moonriver. So they've given you almost probably 9 transactions worth of Moonriver for free when you transferred across. So there you go. As you can see, APY, it always goes down as more people figure this out and jump over to Moonriver. More and more money going in means the rewards are being split by more and more people. Therefore, the APY is slowly coming down. At some point, I'm guessing it's going to equalize with Binance Smart Chain, but that might be a month from now, for all we know. So right now, the price on Moonriver is higher and the APY is higher. They probably go hand in hand because so many people see the higher APY on Moonriver. They're all buying their TEM on Moonriver versus Binance Smart Chain, which is pumping the price on the Moonriver side a little bit higher. Whatever way it ends up happening, it's still the smart idea is to move all your stuff from Binance Smart Chain to Moonriver until things change. And again, if you're trying to buy TEM, you might find it's actually less slippage to buy it on the Binance Smart Chain side than it is to buy on the Moonriver side. Again, that will probably change as the liquidity increases on the Moonriver side. So there you go. Hopefully you found this informative or educational. If so, show the channel some love by giving it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already and hit that bell notification so you get these the instant they come out. And that's it. So until next time, this is Craig signing off, wishing you happiness, health, and wealth in that order. Ciao for now.